Back on this bullshit. The convention thing, man.
Driving all the time, hey, right?
No.
No.
I'll explain it to you on the way, dude. The schedule, everything's messed up. Back on this bullshit. One of the things I'm taking into consideration is like we're outdoors, so a canvas that looks big in a studio doesn't necessarily look big outdoors. So you have to pick a size that's like big enough, but not so big that someone won't buy it because they need to be able to like put it in their car. Man, if people only saw the behind-the-scenes stuff from the old episodes, some of the stupid shit that we talk about, man. Fucking beat. 6-hour drive. So, it's Thursday today. I thought we were gonna set up today, but we're not. We're setting up on Friday tomorrow, which makes me wonder why we even came here today. Setup is at noon, not at 10. The show starts at 4, not at noon. It's outside, not inside. It ends at 11. I knew that. So we're gonna clean up, and then we're gonna drive 6 hours home after that. You down? Well, you're stuck now because you're already here. Yeah, but
here, I might as well.
Probably should have laid out the schedule before you came with. But
I had to sit down.
Yeah, you just tag along. Man, I'm just so curious how these other artists are gonna set up their tables. It's what time is it here? Right now, is it like 4 or 5? It's about to be 6. It's still sunny and hot as fuck outside. What are these people gonna do with their art prints outside? I haven't finished a full drawing in like a year. You know that? Well, I mean, I've done small like 11 by 17 stuff. No prints or anything. But that tiger that I drew the other day for my Deviant Art Challenge, people were like, "Well, did you level up overnight?" And I'm like, "Nah, dude."
You see me practicing.
I mean, you know that whole thing about, well, you know, we talk about people's fancy sketchbooks that they share online, and it's just like it's so like curated, and my sketchbooks look like shit, and that's all we do on stream, and that, I guess that's all people think I can do because that's all they've seen, which is fair, but they don't know. Which is why we got to get back out in the field, man. I got to kind of show them what's up. So this will be fun.
You're traveling again, huh?
You know, man, I'm just like, I'm not going to do cons the way I was before, Mr. Salesman. I mean, there are certain cons that, you know, I signed up for back in like 2019 that I can't get out of. I can't get my refund. I'll go and do those. But I'm going mainly to do the live drawings because I just don't feel like it's long-term to do conventions every weekend. For some people it is. For me, it clearly wasn't, because look what happened when COVID hit. Just fucking lost all my money.
Everyone did.
Well, everyone did, yeah. Well, everyone who was doing what I did,
Yeah.
basically, yeah. Smarter artists were fine. And I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket again, and every con that I go to now is going to be for the bigger picture, which is Twitch.
Twitch?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you switched over during COVID?
Yeah, during COVID, my source of income was Twitch. Started the Patreon, which is really cool. I have ink sketches on Patreon, which hasn't really been well received, but it's pretty new, so we'll put it out there for ever and just see what happens. I have the Infinity sketchbook now, the digital sketchbook. You saw that, right?
Yeah, it looks all the entry point's really cheap.
The $5.
The $5, like that's nothing. And then the fact that you're gonna keep adding onto it.
So I don't know if I broke it down to you. It's like you buy it one time, and then I just continuously add to it.
Oh, so
like
it's not like a monthly subscription?
No, it's Gumroad, so you buy it one time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a monthly subscription. You buy it one time, and then I just keep adding pages to it. So those are all those like garbage pages that I don't post on social. I was like, well, I'm not doing anything with these sketches. No, that was Dominic's idea.
What?
Yeah, he hit me up and he was just like, "Hey man, I have an idea for like a digital sketchbook."
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if he's following through with his, but I like it. So it gives me a place to put all my stuff. So.
Better than it going to waste, just sitting there.
It's just sitting there doing nothing. Pages and pages of sketches. We did over 3,000 pages of sketching on Twitch just in 2020. Yeah.
How many books does that equate to?
A couple of the 600-page sketchbooks, and then some of my smaller books. We did like animal studies. I don't know. We did like 3 or 4 sketchbooks of animal studies. Yeah, and it's been like amazing, and we finally get to use that this weekend. So I'm looking forward to it. Well, kind of, because it's going to be 110 degrees outside. So to prep for tomorrow, I brought my sketchbooks and I brought Kim Jung-gi's 2016 book. I paid hella money for this thing. But it's good. Like, I think it's good to keep this kind of stuff as reference around. There's an artist named Adam Hughes. He does a ton of artwork for, Adam Hughes, of Adam Hughes, yeah. He keeps an Alphonse Mucha book with him like all the time, so that when he's like at conventions, when he needs like, not so much reference, but like maybe like a style sheet or like inspiration, he'll pull it out. So I'm gonna start carrying Kim Jung-gi's sketchbook with me when I do these live drawings. Probably gonna spend like 5 or so hours tonight studying out of it, even though this drive was like 6 hours long. Here to Vegas, this shit was hella tiring, but we'll draw tonight. We'll go out and gamble for a little bit, and then the show doesn't start tomorrow until the afternoon, so that'll give me a few hours to practice tomorrow, and then be fresh and remind these people who must have forgot.
There's a lot on your skin, painted gold on your feet. If you're gonna lean into me, make sure you feel the heat. You can take what you want, but when you take it from me, I'll make sure that you fall upon the floor, down to your knees. I'm not betting on a miracle to give me peace. I'm not asking for a miracle, just you and me. Yeah, I wanna know if you're gonna be there, 'cause it's hard to believe or see, yeah, yeah. Why do I get the feeling we're getting close? We'll never be there, 'cause it's hard to believe or see, yeah, yeah. Is it more than a feeling? I wanna know.
So the way this is set up is a little, if you want to see, the way it's currently set up is a little wibbly wobbly, just because tables are provided, but everyone brought in their own canopies, their own covers. So it is a little, it's a little messy, just because everyone's tents are different sizes. And they asked me to come through just to do a live drawing. They wanted me for 2 days, but I said I can only do it for 1, and they still let me come through, which I will always appreciate. But at the end of the day, my name's not on the advertisement. My name wasn't even on the seating chart, and I kind of just have to find my own place to set up. So it looks like right now the only open spot that I could see but we'll set up here. I'm concerned about the wind. It's my new vertical banner. You haven't seen this yet, have you? It's like a giant sail. Wind sail. So if we're going to be drawing on this side, we want this on this side. One of the reasons I don't like to do outdoorsy stuff is it ruins not just the bristles, but the ink in my pens. So there's a good chance that, let's say the durability on these was at a 10 if they came in, assuming, by the time we leave, they'll be close to a 4 or a 3. So considering these are somewhat used, there's a good chance these are going to be useless to me for any kind of real detailed work when we're done, just because of the heat. It's 110 degrees today. It's a little breezy, which is good and bad. Good because we're not going to fry out here, but bad because you can see what the fuck's going on. Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
You made it, man.
Yeah.
Was I interrupting?
No, you're good. This is just part of what I do. I couldn't really figure out a spot, so.
Yeah, we were looking around us, but honestly, I think people were just kind of
It was,
a little bit making up.
well, it's the size of the tents, because everyone has a different size, so I think that messed up like the way, yeah. But
I think
I can do it right here if you're okay with that. All right, yeah.
I think so, man.
Sun won't be here forever, yeah. Yeah.
Great sign, dude. Like you made it out.
Yeah.
Did you get in?
We got here yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, we made a day of it yesterday, and
Nice.
yeah, and we just come in. Yeah,
Very cool. And then you're out today. You're gonna leave.
we're gonna leave tonight. 6-hour drive. Yeah, Fresno.
Fresno.
Yeah.
Awesome. What time are you leaving?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll have time to like catch up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's so funny seeing your stuff at. So I live in Arcadia,
Okay.
and when I went to the 66 night
Yeah,
market,
yeah.
I'm just like, wait a minute. It's like first. Fucking.
I didn't know they kept that stuff.
Oh, did they pay you for it? Hopefully.
Yeah, those are paid gigs.
Okay.
Just like
Okay.
as like performance. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. All
I
right.
just
well,
didn't know they
set up,
stored
man.
it. All right.
Yeah, do your thing.
All right, dude. My pen exploded. It's from the heat. And I'm not bringing my jar of ink out here because it'll clump up in this heat. The wind is knocking over my new display. And this has my QR code on it, it has my Twitch, has everything on there. If I don't have this up, I'm not even advertising. So
What's the point of being here? You don't even get exposure.
see, this is an outdoor venue, right? A lot of these vendors, you know, if they can leave their stuff here overnight if they want, and then they'll, you know, but otherwise you're gonna clean it up and set it up every single day, and that's cool if you're about that grind. That's cool. Like that, yeah, that's cool if you're about the grind. But I'm like, I don't think I have it in me anymore, man. I don't have the stomach for this. That's why I'm not mad. Back in the day, you guys have seen my old videos. Back in the day, I think I would have had some major issues, but I'm fine. All right, so I took down the banner because it's too windy. So we're basically not going to advertise, but I gave them my word I'll draw here, and they gave me a spot. So you should honor that. You should honor that.
Okay.
So I'll post it up right here. They're moving Rick and Morty right here.
What?
They're moving Rick and Morty right here.
Oh, where are you going? Nowhere?
Where am I going?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Oh.
Look, dude, on the real though, this is nobody's fault. You know, I make a lot of vlogs, I talk a lot of shit about like cons and people and stuff, and everyone has little complaints, but like, we're talking about weather. We're We're talking about outdoors. We're talking about fire hazards. We're talking about things that, we're talking about the sun and people bringing different sized canopies and this kind of stuff you can't really control, which is one of the reasons I don't do outdoor shows. It's nobody's fault, you know. Again, they gave me a spot. That means they like my work, right? So you just take it for what it is. Don't get grouchy like I used to be. Just go home. You know, back in the day, I would, had this some kind of thing happen, I would have fought really, really, really hard to try to make it work. But like I said earlier, I just don't think I have the stomach for it anymore. I shouldn't have to make like logistic things work. I should just have to draw. And if that's asking too much, then that's just not where I just don't need to be at that particular place.
Literally had one job, and they couldn't let you do it.
Yeah, because you know, I came here, I didn't come here to sell. I specifically said I'm not going to sell. I just want to come here and draw and perform. And maybe if I could have a banner up, then that'd be cool too. But it's not even their fault. So it's just, it is what it is. And we got the Twitch channel, we got the Gumroad, we got the Patreon. Twitch sponsored by DeviantArt. My Twitch is sponsored by DeviantArt.
These are the positives.
No, that's is the positive. Whether it's a small show like this or a bigger con, I just don't need it anymore. I just don't need this in my life anymore. Now we gotta drive home with two big ass canvases. One of them's out of the sleeve.
Can't return it, guys.
When I was peeling the plastic off, you know what it sounded like? $30. That's what it sounded like.
6-hour road trip.
Road trip I don't care about. We'll have fun on the drive. I don't really care about that. It's just I missed 2 days of streaming on Twitch. I missed working on commissions that are overdue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Missed out on the gym, missed out on sleep, broke my diet. So I mean, like, over the course of COVID, I've kind of learned how to live my life, and it's like, if I go back to doing shows and things like this, it's not just is it the cash investment. I'm now like invested in other things now, and it's like I'm sacrificing those as well. You know, I have a marathon to run later on in the year, and I don't like missing training days for that. And that may sound dumb for people, like, oh, Chris, not about the hustle, it's not about the grind. I'm just like, it's just, you know, what matters is totally subjective, and I have to give up those things if I want to start doing cons again. So
I just think you have new priorities as compared to what you're conning last time.
the only thing I was conning last time was myself.
Was it worth it?
You asking if this trip was worth it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, it doesn't really matter, man. I told them I was going to do it. It's the same reason, the reason I came for one day is the same reason I'm leaving after one day. I told Ying that I was going to do it. I told Dom that I was going to do it. I didn't do the drawing, but that was just out of my control. And I'm leaving because, you know, I told other people that I had things to do prior to that. Otherwise, I would have stayed the whole 3 days. So, was it worth it? Showed face. Didn't get the drawing done. Missed a couple days of work of Twitch. There was a DeviantArt meeting this morning I missed. Whoops. But it's all good. I'm not going to do it again. But no, I don't have any problems with it. What do you think? Did you have fun?
It was cool, but it also would have been cool staying at home.
That's true. Or staying on the strip.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, if there's anything that we learned, it's that just convention's not in my blood anymore. I just don't have it anymore. We'll let Dom take care of those Artist Alley vlogs. He's doing a good job. People like him. We'll let him take care of it. It's not like
Has any questions? He knows where to fall back to.
it's not like I ever got the credit for that shit anyway.